If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Democracy. Yeah, I got more records than the KGB. So, no funny business. You already are.
Robotics. Tried in some. Robotics. Tried in some. Robotics.
Simple as that, feel simple as. Ask about that, pretty simple man. I'm dreaming on good for a sicker plan. Sicker than any other nigga could be thinking that. I can't be a loser cause they figure that. I can't be a lame, I'm cooler than that. I feel I love the fame, then I hate it back. Thinking now what I should be twittering. Why big bro take out the hot bitches? Dear God, me too, I like the hot bitches. I be the underdog all along till I'm gone. I will live through a song, I'll be strong through the haters. It's simple as that, it's simple as that. It's simple as that, feel simple as. It's simple as that, it's simple as that. It's simple as that, feel simple as. It's simple as that, it's simple as that. It's simple as that, feel simple as. It's simple as that, it's simple as. 1, 2, 3. Simple as that, feel simple as. Simple head, wish you would've called how I should've been. They try to tell me they don't get it, they don't know they did. Now I I'll be damn, I came this far to let a fool live. I gotta terminate the hate, spread the positive, without it being whack and cheesy to the little kids. So I curse like a sailor and I smoke weed. I am exactly who an older rappers kids be. And who they love, hands to the universe. Probably think they drug addicts if the spirit of Teddy verse. Mad little mama switch the converse without a purse. Long as the booty looking juicy and he's styling on them. It's simple as that, it's simple as that. It's simple as that for your simple ass. It's simple as that, it's simple as that. It's simple as that for your simple ass. It's simple as that, it's simple as that. It's simple as that for your simple ass. It's simple as that, it's simple as. 1, 2, 3.
As our hero seems to be dreaming in peace, a dark chapter unfolds, throwing Scott into the most eerie and unstable part of his imagination, so intense he cannot tell his dreams from reality. This is the rise of the night terrors.
I got 99 problems, and they all bitches. Wish I was jiggling, carefree living, but I'm not Sean or Martin Louis. I'm the Cleveland nigga, rolling with the Brooklyn boy. You know how I be when you start living large. I control my own life, Charles was never in charge. No sitcom could teach Scott about the drama, or even explain the troubles that haunted my mom. On Christmas time, my mom Christmas grind got me most of what I wanted. How'd you do it, mom? She copped the toys I would play with in my room by myself, while he by himself. He got 2 older brothers, one hood, one good. An independent older sister kept me flying when she could, but they all didn't see the little bit of sadness in me. Scotty, I've got some issues that nobody can see, and all of these emotions are pouring out of me. I bring them to the light for you. It's only right. This is the soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life. I'm super paranoid, like a sixth sense. Since my father died, I ain't been right since. And I tried to piece the puzzle of the universe, split an eighth of shrooms just so I could see the universe. I try to think about myself as a sacrifice, just to show the kids I ain't the only ones who up at night. The moon will illuminate my room, and soon I'm consumed by my doom. Once upon a time, nobody gave a fuck. It's all said and done, and my cock's been sucked. So now I'm in the cut, alcohol in the womb. My heart's an open sore that I hope heals soon. I live in a cocoon, opposite of Cancun, where it is never sunny, the dark side of the moon. So it's more than right, I try and shed some light on the man. Not many people of this planet understand. I've got some issues that nobody can see, and all of these emotions are pouring out of me. I bring them to the light for you. It's only right. This is the soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life. It's close to going trying some coke, and a happy ending will be slitting my throat. Ignorance the coat, man. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is love, and I need that shit. If I never did shows, then I'd probably be a myth. If I cared about the blog, then I'd probably be a jackass. Don't give a shit what people talking about, fam. Hate to shake my hand, but I keep the sanitizer on deck. Hope I really get to see 30. Wanna settle down, stop being so flirty. Most of the clean faces be the most dirty. I just need a thoroughbred cook when I'm hungry. Ass all chunky, brain is insanity. Only things that calm me down, pussy or some Cali treat. And I get both, never truly satisfied. I am happy, that's just the saddest lie. I've got some issues that nobody can see, and all of these emotions are pouring out of me. I bring them to the light for you. It's only right. This is the soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, no. Yeah.
bitches looking funny when I'm driving by. Headed to my whip, my name is buzzing. No, they plan on killing mine. Name it at your temple, we was taught to kill a nigga mind. Genocide, buried in the tap, cleansing in the sand. Blood is sitting in my hands, I'll never be the bigger man. I know they'll never understand, but they don't give a fuck. Lift your hands up high before I stick you up. Yeah.
You were floating. Told me you're afraid of disappointing. Pushing on your physical existence. Pushing only cause you felt resistance. Can't help but think about the situation. Trying to get to sleep but my mind's racing. Only got each other we can turn to. Lying here, I know they'll never break you, break.
You and me, nobody else. If it can't be that way, then I just be all by myself. I love the way you stay away from me, you make me melt. Those nights you used to come and stay with me, replaying in my memory. It's no such thing as meant to be, that's fine, cause you so fine. The way you walk and talk, the way you leave your mark, just can't break you from my thoughts. Walking through them on the park, like they wasn't trying to shoot me up. Doing all we did, we still ain't doing enough. Yeah.
Leaving through the night and starting fire. Moving to society's desire. Smoke and retribution, keep it burning. Only cause of sorrow are we learning. Can't help but think about the situation. Trying to get to sleep but my mind's racing. Only got each other we can turn to. Lying here, I know they'll never break you, break.
I ain't scared of 6 feet, cause I ain't scared to be free. All I seen while on this earth, know that hurts can't be too worse. Tell the woman that I hurt, I apologize for my lies. And tell my mama, blame my karma, hey, she had to see me die. I just wanna see the sky, shining from the other side. Looking down on all my friends, making sure they walking right, cause ain't nobody watch our back. And it's like way too hard for that. I made it out with my heart intact, my heart still can't harvest that.
All right, what's up, y'all? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Every once in a while, I just get Kanye in my head, and I just hear this. Gets me lit. Hold on. Y'all aren't ready.
We at war. We at war with terrorism, racism, but most of all, we at war with ourselves. God, show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. You know what the Midwest is, young and restless.
You know, Kanye just be doing. Sometimes Kanye's beats just really just go too crazy. All right, guys, welcome. Tradetopia Live, baby. You already know what we're here to do. Continue to build the freedom one trade at a time. All right. So as you guys can see, these are not indices right off the rip. You may be asking yourself, what are we doing here? Well, ETH is on a monumental tear right now. During this stream, it feels like we're going to witness new all-time highs. We are currently $150 away. So, woo! Looks like it's going down. And as you guys can see, if we're looking relative, Bitcoin also moving along nicely. Not quite at the same intensity, but that's the sign of altcoin season right there. So I have my alert set. That way we can witness history together here. Hi, hello everybody. Got the chat here. Talk to me, gang. What's good? Buenos dias. Let's see, we got Lux, Jose Rizzo, Morning, Mateo, Hill, Greg, Diego, Rodrigo, Daniel, Dan B from Dallas. Nacho, ¿qué tal? Nacho! Edgar, got Nancy here. She's already walking the pup. Edwin, Brandon, Joe, Amy. What's up, everyone? Carlos, Gabriel, Seth. What up? Alright. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to the community here for those of you that hop on during and you're not in here yet. We do bonus sessions all the time, only within the community. So, for example, tomorrow we'll be streaming for PPI. I'll drop that link. Will be dropped in the school community. So PPI stream tomorrow. I'm here learning trading and English. Look at you. All right, I think we're back in action. I think my internet went out for a little bit. All right, we're back in it. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so like I was saying, basically that's exactly how you solve the purpose of life. Oh, good. Back. No, era el mío. It was my internet. Yeah, it was on me. Okay, so yeah, yesterday, guys, we sniped the low of the day. We sold off and then we bought right in here. Nothing like taking the absolute low of the day. We caught it right in here. So I took a 5.5R. During the session, I mentioned how I did believe we could go higher. And then, yeah, we ended up collecting right over here. I think it was. Nope, right over here. And then the market right now, if you held this, is running at a 14R. But yeah, I took my profit already. Right around over here somewhere. Is it possible to activate the subtitles? I think with the speed of the stream, when the stream is very quick, which we need it, I don't think I can do that. No creo que los puedo activar cuando básicamente no hay tanto atraso en este video. Si quiero que haya mínimo atraso, no me da la opción. Si tendría, digamos, la transmisión más atrasada entre lo que yo diga y cuando se dispara, entonces sí se podría, pero en realidad necesito esto se dé instantáneamente porque, pues ya saben, a veces son segundos que se necesitan para hacer cambios. ¿Qué dicen? Yeah, so subtitles, when I have it, like the latency, the lag is really minimal, so I can't really do it. It's good, Harshi. What's up, Tio? Okay, so anyways, with indices right now, the setups that I'm seeing, the new plays would be, we still have one down here similar to what Nasdaq did as well yesterday, and then we have a new zone in here. See a nice play. So if we go back to yesterday's area after the buy that we took, the big sell, I think the honestly the decent play we have here, and I don't know if we're gonna get inside of this zone. So we swept the low, came back up, tapped this level, came back up again, got another pullback into this order block, and then started ripping. So I wonder if we'll only really trade down into here, but we do have a pretty nice area for buys. Yeah, I'm kind of, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. This one, I might honestly have my entry a little bit lowered and see if we can get in there. But for now, we're going to wait. But I do like the setup there. And then we can compare this with NASDAQ and S&P in a little bit. But basically from yesterday, from what we have going on right now, obviously we're on fire over here. The market's going crazy, pushing up and up and up. We have lows here from Tokyo lows. We have the London lows. So can we come back down, maybe rebalance some of this? I think that's possible. We have New York open here in 5 minutes. De aquí salimos rentable y hablando inglés. Eso es todo, bro. So what could we get? What kind of opportunities could we see here? They had a lot of consolidation during New York session. We saw this dip a little bit under. Nothing too impressive. I don't love these lows. And then we get another move down here in Asian session before London session. So we see another push down before the market goes. This could be a decent setup somewhere in here, where we push below and then we make our move. This is still below London low. So somewhere in here, I think we could see an idea. If we look at NASDAQ's pretty similar. But NASDAQ's actually been going even more aggressive. So we see Tokyo go from here to the way down, keeps going, trading. We clear New York highs over there, which was right there. Okay. Then we have liquidity, so we have some sideways movement. During Asian session, we see another push down right here. Market goes higher. This is the low of London. And honestly, we just squeezed until right now. So I think there's a lot of liquidity built up here. So yeah, market's on a rampage. If we go to the daily, I mean, look at this. NASDAQ at all-time highs at the moment before we even get anything started. Dow Jones is, like I mentioned yesterday, working its way up, rebalancing everything it has done before. On the higher time frames, Dow could be the one to short, but I haven't really dove into this, so we can take a look over here, see if maybe there's something to short from. So aquí estamos buscando si hay algo como una mitigación abierta o algo así. So if I'm looking here, the market with Dow is pretty efficient. We have some liquidity here. Here we take out some highs, pull back up, drop again. Good pullbacks. Same thing here. Some imbalance. So there's not a lot. This is from, look, July 31st. So from about 2 weeks ago. But the market moves actually pretty well out of here. So if there's only really imbalance around 44,600. And if we go to the present now, we're already trading above those levels. So all of this is pretty efficient. There's liquidity over here, but that's about it. So for shorts, I would need just completely new information to sell anything here. Would need absolutely just an entirely new setup. We have liquidity right now here. My bad. So tenemos ahorita para vender, básicamente, chicos, no hay oportunidad. No tenemos un esquema, no tenemos nada. Simplemente para compras falta que baje más. Entonces yo me quedo quieto. Necesitamos información nueva, que se imprimen las velas y podamos tener algo aquí interesante. So, yeah, that's NQ, that's Dow Jones, S&P, similar. Nothing really to do here, nothing really to see here. There's liquidity, for sure. But that's about it. Entonces, so, okay. Right now, before New York Open, we're seeing some spike. So there's a chance maybe we get a push down and then a distribution. But I'm not going to force anything here with indices. We're just going to let it be. Originally, there was one last pump on YM at 44,806 if you replay. I have an alert here, so maybe I had something. This one, little sweep to upside. I think this is what you're pointing out here. Is this worth shorting? That's the question. Is that worth shorting here? So takes out some of the liquidity, moves down. This happens during London. Some, I guess, yeah, we could see this right now, especially with ETH looking to make all-time highs. I guess it's just not that significant. It is a little move, but I'm not going to look to short this, I don't think. I'd rather not. No buscaría vender esto, pero sí veo la idea. All right, so off the rip, we see a spike down with New York Open. I'm going to go dual screen now, guys, to make this nice and easy. All right, so we're seeing Dow Jones, New York Open, both are very aggressive on their moves. Huge push down. So possible buy scenarios again somehow here for indices. Posibles compras. Veremos si tenemos aquí un poco más de demanda, si seguimos operando por aquí arriba. So yeah, if we continue holding these highs, yeah, we might be in business here. There is liquidity below, so don't get that twisted. Because of this liquidity, if it's up and down really fast, I'm not interested. So Dow came immediately right back down. NASDAQ is more composed over here. Big chillin'. We may end up seeing Nasdaq play out. We'll see. Well, this sometimes, you know how it goes, man. These charts can get really choppy, back and forth, depending on just the timing of it. So, yeah, let's see how this thing goes here. And then we have S&P swept some of this liquidity, pretty good amount, and then went on to push up again. This looks like it tapped right into the same low. So let's see. Yeah, all right. So it looks decent so far. So yeah, look at that. It's actually pretty interesting. We're seeing a back and forth from Dow and from Nasdaq. So let's see. We'll see how this one plays out. All right. In the meantime, I'll play some alerts here. We'll play some alerts. We'll see what's good with the markets around here. I'm not sure which of these will play out, if any. So we'll keep our eyes on things here. Okay. Meanwhile, how did stocks open? Decent. Chewy up a decent amount. All right, no substantial movement. Webull a little bit higher too. All right, so Dow here and NQ dropping right back in. So now Dow Jones looks like the better trade again, while Nasdaq is pushing down first, and then it ate that up. So NQ playing out of here. Let me get into a little bit more detail, because this is where we have New York open. So right out of here, didn't play into this yet, but it did play out of here. The drop here with Nasdaq was about 20 points. We've only been trading above this level for a few minutes, considering how bullish we are. I don't really want to force any buys here. So I'm patient. I would want us to be up here for at least another like 10 minutes. Then maybe we'll get a Dow play over here, because Dow Jones can definitely keep going higher. All right, so while we let the market do its thing, let's look at some of these majors. So we're seeing these just keep pumping. All the majors, everything around the dollar. It's just the dollar's just getting weaker. So this is just keep going higher and higher and higher. And we're trading up into some key levels now. So when I'm looking to sell something here, I want to see what's starting to lose momentum. So right now, as we saw, Australian pumped up closer to this range, filled out some imbalance, and then is starting to drop. CAD futures, this one's struggling to work its way higher. Although I don't really see any setups for us though. That's the downside. So nothing really. I don't see any entries, so I can't really short this. Euro's flying. The yen yesterday, remember the zone we marked up? So it played it right out of the zone, mitigated, and then made its way back down. So that was, that was the setup here. For me, this was the mitigation. And then I know, for example, I know Michael and I think Karen, they were looking for shorts out of this. And you also got the mitigation here. So it did play out. You got maybe like a 1-to-1, maybe a little more than that. And then the market just, is rallying. So the yen also pretty bearish. All these setups already kind of playing out back to back to back. So the yen right now doing its thing. The next move up was just this one here. A little push up and then a drop. There's imbalance over here. So maybe you have a little setup. I'm not like, it's so small, so I don't love it. I do like the short over here, so maybe we end up pushing above one more time. Meanwhile, we have New Zealand and then Swiss franc. So I don't know about you guys, but I just don't see many opportunities here. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I could maybe see shorts with a Swiss. We pumped up to here, and even then, this makes liquidity. This makes equal highs. So, all right, can't really short anything there. This here mitigated. It's already did its thing. So yeah, I mean, for me, I'm very much hesitant with a lot going on here. And every once in a while, this kind of happens where the markets don't give me at least smart money setups with certain asset classes. And in this example, it's looking like the majors, all of these dollar-based pairs are just not doing much. The yen had a big push down before it rallied. So we see something like this as an example. Maybe there's something here. I would want to see probably more bullish structure. Came up, and then right back down, and then right back up, and then right back down. But even then, relative to everything else, it's really not as clean. So we'll see. From here, we can take a look at metals. There was a couple ideas that we were interested in. So here's gold. Right now, here we got our gold chart going on. Gold here had a nice pump up to this zone, taking out some highs. It does squeeze quite a bit, luring in more buyers. Then it finally rips to the downside. So selling within this imbalance makes sense. The fact that the market not only made lower lows on the 15-minute, but now we've been pretty steady in holding price action over here. So we've been pretty steady in holding these lows. So this is trading pretty well. So eventually, looking for shorts here, it definitely makes sense. So if we're looking at today's session, all right, pending Tradetopia trades, August 13, 2025. So We got gold here. All right, check it out. And then I'll have it saved as well. Here's the image, easier to see. Now with that being said, how's silver doing? Silver, man, just ripping. I wanted us to see, I thought we could have gotten a nice buy play right over here. We haven't worked our way down. Not that we can't. This is just going to take a little longer. But we see a nice push down during New York on Tuesday. Market comes up, sustains these levels, actually creates liquidity here, and then just keeps pushing. So silver very bullish. We're seeing silver already traded up into this range from last Friday, whereas gold hasn't made it anywhere near this. So gold definitely slower. Silver's the bull. Gold is the significantly weaker bull at the moment. Quick update with indices. Gold ripping to this zone that was mentioned, already mitigated this as well. I'm not looking to short this at all. And this does, at least for me, this does give us confirmation for the buy on Dow. So if we do work our way over to here, I like the buy setup on Dow Jones now. NQ in the meantime is very much struggling to push higher. I mean, it's been so bullish already for so long. So chilling. Okay, so we talked about metals, looking for a sweet spot there with gold, looking for an opportunity with silver later on. We will see where we get this idea. I'm going to share silver here too. I think having both of these will be very useful. So here's a silver chart. So yeah, at least metals are showing us some signs. If you want to, have access to this, see all these trades, remember this is available in the community. All you got to do is click the link that I sent somewhere here at some point in time. Where is that actually? Mike, you're showing 1 minute candles, aren't you? For what? Did my message? Oh, I don't think it even went through. All right, hold up. Let me send you guys the invite again. Here we go. Link to community. There it is. All right, it's pinned. If you guys aren't in there, lock in. Remember, tomorrow we'll be doing an exclusive session for PPI. All right, I'm gonna post this now. That way it's already there, set in stone. I'll pin this a little bit later. Tag your people if they're not in there. Go, go, go. What's up, guys? Buen dia. Good morning. All right. Remember, you unlock things. The more you're interactive and engaging in here, the more you'll unlock things here in there. I'll be actually adding something new to there soon. Okay, so we got silver. Cool. So we went through metals. Very nice. Oil. What do we got going on with oil over here? I know oil contracts change here in a few days. So there are possible plays here for oil. Some people looking for shorts in here. I see a little clearance of the high. Maybe we see a sell-off here. I'm not in love with it. We clear these highs, but just a couple points. Not that significant, but we do, in fact, take it out. during London, and then we see the market work its way down. I'll give you guys a heads up if we're in there real time. Now, Mexican peso. This had played games before. This took us out before it came down to what would have been a take profit. Right now, we're seeing more liquidity being built. And Mexican peso, again, more of the same. It goes all the way up. So we have the highs over here. Builds out some resistance. This goes all the way up. Takes out the highs, then starts to drop. So could we be seeing a reversal again? Is this the beginning of a distribution? Because we've cleared it once, worked our way down, failed to maintain a lower low. Market went up again. Gave us a higher high. Came back down, came up again. So the way that the peso is moving here, and the fact that we've been, as soon as we came up, we lost all this momentum and kept dropping. This, to me, looks like it could be a good sign for sells later on. So we'll stay in the loop here. If we continue to hold this, then I could be in for a short here. So I'm going to go ahead and add Mexican peso to our setups. I'm seeing that some alerts are going off right now, so we'll check that out as well. So we have 6M. This is Mexican peso here. And then let me pull up the chart. So yeah, we'd be looking to sell in this zone. All right. And then Corey, you got oil? I think we already traded at. This is what I was talking about. Like, look how it came up, down, right in, filled this right away, and then dropped again. So that's why I'm not trading that. I get your idea, though. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you've been plugged in all week, if you've been just, locking in, then go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed so you're on all the sessions. All right, let's see what's up because, oh my goodness. What a wow, what a rampage. Jesus. NQ just unfazed. Dow Jones has pushed like 250 points since the open. Good Lord. Well, all right then. Well, that's an epic move. Epic move. What was the alert that I had? I had an alert go off right now. Alert. Oh, Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin, I had an idea here. Now, we do have equal highs, so I'm mindful of that. If Bitcoin's moving like this, that means ETH's about to hit all-time highs, huh? Actually, ETH isn't moving that same way. ETH is chilling. Bitcoin is ripping. So here's what my perspective was with Bitcoin here. Bitcoin took the highs. So Bitcoin cleared out tons of liquidity here. We had all this going on. So we had just this is all that was happening, right? Tons of liquidity. Blah blah blah. Retail selling. Great. This move took out all of those sellers, played into the imbalance. As soon as this went up, it went right back down. When the market did this, we came all the way down. We held, the structure was trading down here for quite some time. And my perspective was that we could see at least some sort of reversal right over here. Now, when we go up and back down, the context is important, right? Because when we pumped up, we cleared and we rebalanced. And then when we came back down right away, the market traded here for a few days. So I could see us really go back down and then take out some of this liquidity. If we were moving with the trend, so for example, had we seen a spike down, if this had been the other way around, so it was a move down and then all of that, then for sure I would have loved it. But since this is now counter trend, I've seen these fail a bit more often. So I'm definitely okay with just not shorting Bitcoin because it's counter trend. But outside of that, basically within this imbalance, what looks like a decent setup. And then same thing though, because of this liquidity here, I don't love shorting Bitcoin. And overall, long term, I think we're still really bullish and all that good stuff. This is more of a short term thing. But yeah. So anyways, I'm not going to sell. I'd rather just, I think we have better opportunities. But look at that. Bitcoin moving. Sol ripping right now as well. Sitting at 203. I wasn't shorting anything here. Just have some zones marked up. ETH weakening a little bit right before. It might tease us. We might not get that then. Let's see. So, although I'm not going to short this, this would have been the area that was kind of I was interested in. Yeah, but I'm not going to sell anything. No estoy vendiendo nada, pero aquí sí veía oportunidad de ventas. Con el impulso hacia arriba, la caída, aquí mantiene estructura bajista un buen tiempo. Es para vender por acá. Pero hay liquidez aquí arriba, so yeah, because of liquidity and counter trend, I'm staying out of that. Okay. With that being said, Dow still ripping, Nasdaq struggling to go anywhere, and then S&P might give us some more details. So let's look at S&P. S&P a lot of times can give us some clues here. So ES already trading at all-time highs. Fantastic. ES is starting to lose momentum aggressively here. And Q also starting to drop. Look at that. So we saw the move up. These are the New York highs. Came back down. Now it's starting to clear out some of this liquidity that Nasdaq built up. We saw a pump up here and then everything just dropped. So I'm not going to rush to sell anything yet. Right now, remember, what is the market? Why did it just drop? It dropped to take out some of this liquidity that was building up for the last hour. If we see bearish structure, if we keep trading down here, yeah, maybe we can look for a short somewhere in here. But I would need to see the market hold it down. And then maybe we can start looking for something. But for now, let's keep it pretty chill. Let the markets do their thing. But there's really not too much going on over here. Let's see. I want to see if we take out these highs. I mean, we might see Bitcoin all-time highs today. We might see Bitcoin might steal ETH's thunder here. Bitcoin was like, you know what? Actually, I want to hit all-time highs first. Again. So look, all right, Dow making higher highs again. And Q here cleared the lows, so it took out some of these last hour or so of liquidity, and then it's like, you know what, I'm actually going to come right back up again. So would I short this? No. Not yet. Unless we come right back down and we stay down here, but right now, not quite. The timing is interesting, though. The timing is interesting because we already... Actually, look at this. We did get the mitigation. Market here goes up 400 something. Just drops. So we just saw the exchange from buyers to sellers here. From the move up to down. Great. Bitcoin with New York Open actually clears these lows. Trades into London's imbalance and then goes flying. So here, looks like this is left over a Bitcoin buying opportunity. As long as this thing doesn't just fall, like crash, I'm down. If this takes a little bit longer, this could be a play on Bitcoin. This would be with margin. Futures, CFDs, perpetual, whatever. Okay, so this is interesting. Came down, right back up, coming back down again. Let's see if we chop up a little more. Can we get the market to do this, you know? Let's see it. A little mitigation on Bitcoin, right back up. See gold. Okay, so some of you looking at small time frames on gold. There's a little push down before it rallied. So there's one of these. Got some sideways movement. You get the push down. Now it did look like silver is way more bullish. So I wonder if silver has a similar move with the push down here during Asian session. So let's check it out. Not really. Okay. So I'm going to set an alert here. I'm curious. How does, like, a similar move, not the same though. So I'm gonna stay tuned on price action here. I'm curious now. But we might have a gold play right there. I can see it. We'll see, we'll see. If you guys have charts, if you have setups, let me know. Post them in the chat. If you have setups, drop them in here. Let's see. Un día a la vez. Yeah, this is not bad. I see the push down. Esto no está mal. La captura de liquidez. Podría ser ver mitigación aquí. Solo tomaría los otros pares del dólar en cuenta, que están así similar. A ver si te da algo. Yeah. I can see it. Okay, here we go. All right, this is better. So now we've been trading below for about 7-8 minutes. Okay, this is good. And then trading, somewhere in here for the short makes more sense. Okay, nice. I mean, we've gone through basically the entire market I know yesterday, what was it? Copper. Some copper futures. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't really look at copper, so gonna need to see here. So I think it's what, under HG. HG here, copper futures. Lindsay here was showing us in the syndicate session. She was showing us some pretty cool ideas. So let's check them out. What's the current contract? What are we on right now? It's GU. Okay. So there's a couple cool ideas here. One that's basically a short. Now, I don't know how many of you trade copper. I can't say I've ever traded this. I don't think I have. But it's got a cool zone. This has been influenced by tariffs a lot, so we can definitely get some movement. But yeah, if you zoom in here, there's a nice shorting opportunity from over here. This one is very just black and white, huge sweep of liquidity, and then it just tanks. So we can get to this eventually, but this actually isn't what I'm most interested in. If we look at continuous, so we get the big picture. I want you guys to check this out. So we can actually just go to the daily. The daily, we're getting higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs. And then obviously we tank over here. And right now, copper is doing this sideways liquidity buildup. I think we can get down into this again and then just absolutely rip. So I could see basically something like this going down. And we can refine this zone later. But something like this basically, like over here. We can use the replay tool. Come check this thing out over here. See how it went down. But yeah, check it out. Basically, we see it start to get below all of this liquidity. This was in April when it was making those crazy lows with everything. So we see the market basically push down to here. Kind of chops up and down a little bit into some imbalance, and then it rips. So I think at least in this area, 4.25 before it goes, maybe even down to here. This last push down, that would be a crazy entry. But in the zone, I think we see basically something like this. I think we could see a sweep down into here and then see it rip up to the zone and then mitigate again wherever it needs to. But something like this, I could see this go down. So, and this is a higher time frame, so I don't know how long it could take. Maybe it bounces one more time. Then you see the market trade into this area. And then we get a play to here. But this on copper looks pretty cool. So I'm going to set some alerts. I know I got some of the squad on here that's eyeing this as well. So got HG, copper. So shout out Lindsay for this setup. What you got, Michael? So yeah, I think it's similar. Gabriel was looking at something very similar pushes down, moves on up. I like the setup. I'm just gonna wait and see what the rest of the dollar pairs look like when it gets to the zone. But yeah, it's good. Okay, so just continuation here. We've now been bearish for about 15 minutes. We've seen the market trade below these lows for some time while Dow is still pushing higher. This is building more of a case for the shorts. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is at like bordering 122,000 right now. There it is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, another setup that Lindsay went over was with platinum. So if we look at PL futures, all right, let's see what's going on here. Let's go to the current contract. So this is a pretty good setup. I don't know how many of you trade all these other ones, right? Some of you are like, what is this? Platinum and copper, this is crazy. So you're unfamiliar, but we can't let our lack of familiarity stop us from learning, growing, development. If anything, I always lean into the unknown. So this to me is just like textbook. Liquidity, nice little sweep, market tanks. Yeah, this looks solid. Let's go down a time frame to see, get a little more detail, more context. Nah, it looks good. So yeah, this looks dope. And honestly, you have a nice little sweep down. Nothing, we haven't seen anything over here either before the market continues bullish. So there's a couple of setups possibly here with platinum. Just had a helicopter just fly by right next door. All right, so couple cool zones here for platinum. Transparently, I don't know the exact correlation levels between platinum and copper and like all the other metals. So if I were to just give it a look right now, right now this is where we're at with platinum. I don't really trade palladium. Copper, not as bullish. They're similar. These are actually pretty similar. Just that this was so intense because of the tariffs in general. So yeah, I got my eyes on a few things. So I'll go ahead and share platinum with you guys as well. All right. Okay. And that's about it. So today, guys, I think it's one of the sessions where you're basically just, it's about patience. It looks to me like NASDAQ has proven to us that it's pretty bearish. So now this would look like a selling opportunity to me. So if we do work our way back up into this range, I'm definitely open to sells here. Whether you want it here or you want to have your stop there, that's just completely up to you at this point now. But either way, even if, like, let's say you do take it like this, I think we have a good opportunity at shorts. Counter trend, I'm going to just give this a 2R. I'm not going to focus too much on anything beyond that, just for the sake of a decent trade. We already are clearing the liquidity building up. We haven't cleared the Tokyo or the London lows or the Tokyo lows yet, so we do have a long way to go. But yeah, this is kind of how it's building up so far. So this is NASDAQ. So let me just go for one over here. Here's the 5-minute. And yeah, based on how this moves, I mean, this could really go further. But for now, I'm going to keep it very conservative. And your stop is up to you, whether you want it here or you want it down here. This is, you know, obviously on the outside of the structure. Better probabilities here. Here, you know, it's within the range. Pretty likely to play out, but every once in a while it likes to poke above. So let me go ahead and drop this now. And I'm going to add it to the top of the list because this is probably the one that could happen the quickest. So NQ. Right now, look at that. Liquidity sweep. Are we going to get a shakeout there? That'd be interesting. All right. So we got going on right now. So NQ clears liquidity, works its way down, flies right back up, now playing where we have a lot of supply before. Does the market want to pump from here? Possibly. I'm not going to trade it just because Dow is just so bullish. I don't want to. I don't want to get into buys with Nasdaq. I could see it though. The sweep of the liquidity immediately leaves. Says, you know what? Nah. These prices, they're not it. Comes right back up. Comes right back down though. So this is a typical break, retest type of scenario. This is going on higher time frames. This is going with the trend, though. So I could see, honestly, I do see it too. So maybe it's one that we could look to trade low risk, especially when we start to zoom out. Remember, we're seeing NASDAQ so high. Dow is playing catch up right now to the structure. Right? This Dow is still playing within the highs that we had at the end of July, whereas NASDAQ is on the higher time frame way more bullish. But remember, the key thing here is like you don't want to trade at a scarcity by any means, and also price action can always flip, so we can all of a sudden get more bullish on NQ. So it looks like the buys are playing out. If you went for the shakeout here, cleared the lows, came right back up. We didn't get a ton of demand up here before the pullback, but let's say we do, then this might be in order for a buy. But it looks like the market does not want to keep trading down here, though. As soon as it goes down, clears liquidity, and now it just seems like more and more proof that the market wants to go up. So I kind of like the buys. They're a bit more vulnerable, but Not a terrible play. Maybe a lower risk type of buying opportunity. Ideally, you know, the buys, the first ones were like right here, were solid, where we had support. But even then, you know, the RR still looks pretty decent if you're looking to take this a little bit higher. So now we'll see. Because here's the thing, too. The 5-minute structure, so we had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. If this here failed to make lower lows. So now, if we just keep pushing, does it even make sense to sell? Because we just saw that the motive behind the drop was solely to capture liquidity and all that jazz. So is it worth it? Is it worth it? We shall see. Let's see what this decides, because if we just start ripping, then I might not be so inclined to take a position here. Or to look for the sell. So we'll see. Right now, we were down here about 10 minutes ago. The market has only traded higher. So I say if we get another little pull, a little wick down, send it. Yeah, interesting. What's Dow doing? That's my question. Dow's starting to look downwards. So yeah, look at that. We're seeing price action totally just shift momentum. NQ wants to go higher. Dow looks like it wants to go lower. So these aren't on the same page by any means. Trickier price action between them both. So if you did take some buys here, I bought lightly right here. Clearing these highs stops where I would move my stop. Getting above here. And then if that's what we get, I don't think I'm going to short. I don't want to go against the 5-minute, especially if we saw that the only purpose behind this drop was to clear liquidity. Okay, so look at that. Oh, now Dow is pushing down. All right. And Q, another spike down. Again, just eating up when it drops at these levels. They just don't hold at all. Yeah, so basically I'm in a long right now. Shakeout. Considering that price actions is just different, I'm actually going to delete this and then take profit. Excuse me. I will take up into this zone for like a 3R. Let's see if that's going to be the case. I went less risk as usual, half risk than my normal trade. So it's not a 1R risk, it's a half R risk. So if we look at, for example, like Dow is trading lower, swept the low. It looks like it's going up again. Not sure what that's going to mean for NQ here. This might dip down even more. And I went half risk because it is a dangerous, not dangerous, but it's because of how price action with Dow Jones is, and the fact that this is already significantly lower in the zone. I normally wouldn't have taken this, but since we're going with the trend, then I'm open to it. You know, I'm open to it. So here we have another drop. Let's see what happens, folks. Let's see if this rips right up to here. Ooh, that'd be nice, but nope, not the case. All right, so half RL on that one. Again, it wasn't the most promising, especially considering we have London lows and you know, these zones over here. NQ was the most bearish. Principal reason why I wasn't all in on this one. And we have Dow that can just short all the way here. For a while, it looked like we were getting a different price action where this was going down, NQ was going up. So I was like, okay, maybe we have one of those where NQ goes right back up while Dow Jones goes down. But not the case. So that further gives us proof on this idea. Hold on. All right, whatever. But yeah, so the short is back on for sure then. Cool. And if anything, we might have an even better RR based on what we have here. So, cool. All right, guys. Take a little dabble. You know, took a little dabble at this one. It was possible shakeout. But like we said, you know, YM was just on another mission. So, that's cool with me. All right, guys, remember tomorrow we're going to be live. We're going to be live tomorrow in the school first, going over PPI. Then we're going to dive into the market here on the YouTube stream. So make sure you're in the community. The link is pinned. And then that way, in the meantime, study up, go through the classroom, all these free value in there. Definitely worth it. If you are looking to build a system around all of this, guys, like, just keep working at it. Like, keep working at it. If you want to basically be able to take L's or small L's and not go absolutely nuts afterwards, also make sure you're diving in to psychology sessions. And if you need more hands-on work, definitely apply to the syndicate. But good stuff, guys. I will catch you on the next one, and then feel free to check out some of the dopest traders merch there is. New collections dropping soon, and as always, we'd love to have you at the traders retreat here, the Tradecation in Colombia next month. So stay in the loop, guys. Much love. I'll keep this up here for a bit, and anything else in the meantime, remember, check in the community. Drop your post if you want feedback, or you're thinking about taking a trade. Share it in there. The community's always down to interact. So take care, guys. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace.
Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer, swagger down pat, call my shit Patricia, young money militia, and I am the commissioner. You don't want to start Weezy cause the F is for finisher, so misunderstood. understood, but what's a world without enigma? Two bitches at the same time, synchronized swimmers. Got the girl twisted cause she open when you twist her. Never met the bitch, but I fuck her like I missed her. Life is the bitch, and death is her sister. Sleep is the cousin, what a fucking family picture. You know Father Time, and we all know Mother Nature. It's all in the family, but I am of no relation. No matter who's buying, I'm a celebration. Black and white diamonds, fuck segregation. Fuck that shit, my money up. You niggas just hunting up. Young money running shit, and you niggas just runner-ups. I don't feel I done enough, so I'ma keep on doing this shit. Let's tune shit a young tuna fish. Ha. Yeah. I'm going back in. Okay, I lost my mind. It's somewhere out there stranded. I think you stand under me if you don't understand me. Had my heart broken by this woman named Tammy. But hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. Just talk to moms, told her she the sweetest. I beat the beat up, call it self-defense. Swear man, I be seeing through these niggas like sequence. Niggas think they heathen, pow, pow, the end. Talking to myself because I am my own consultant. Married to the money, fuck the world, that's adultery. You full of shit, you close your mouth and let your ass talk. Young money eating, all you haters do is ass out. Stop playing, bitch, I got this game on deadbolt. Mine so sharp, I fuck around and cut my head off. Real nigga all day and tomorrow. But these motherfuckers talking crazy like they jaw broke. Glass half empty, half full, I'll spill ya. Try me and run into a wall outfielder. You know I'm a ball till they turn off the field lights. The fruits of my labor, I enjoy them while they still right. Bitch, stop playing, I do it like a king do. If these niggas animals, then I'ma have a mink soon. Tell them bitches I say put my name on the wall. I speak the truth, but I guess that's a foreign language to y'all. And I call it like I see it. And my glasses on, but most of y'all don't get the picture unless the flash is on. Satisfied with nothing, you don't know the half of it. Young money, cash money. Paper chaser, tell that paper, look, I'm right behind ya. Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna. People say I'm borderline crazy, sorta kinda. Woman of my dreams, I don't sleep so I can't find her. You niggas are gelatin, peanuts to an elephant. I got through that sentence like a subject and a predicate. Yeah, with a swag you would kill for. Money too strong, pockets on bodybuilder. Jumped in a wishing well, now wish me well. Tell him kiss my ass, call that kiss and tell. Yeah, word to my mama, I'm out of my llama bean. Don't wanna see what that drama mean. Get some drama mean, llama scream hotter than summer sun on a Ghana queen. Now all I want is hits, bitch. Wayne signed a fiend. I play the side for you niggas just trying to front and see. Son of gun, son of Sam, you niggas the son of me. Pause for this dumber speech, I glow like Buddha. Disturb me and you'll be all over the flow like Luda. Bitch, I flow like scuba. Bitch, I'm bold like Cuba. And I keep a killer hoe, she gon' blow right through ya. I be macking about my stacking amount, I pack like a mover. Shout the ratchet for backing out on behalf of my shooter. Niggas think they high as I come laugh at your ruler. Cash money cold, bitch, but our actions is cooler. Wayne, these niggas out they mind and I told these fuck niggas some 100 times that I keep them bucks, they be on my mind. Tuck these, I fuck these on your mind. Pause, tough feed them on my grind, get it beat a little up, keep throw my sound in the middle, hit them a piece on my side. Cause ain't no peace on my side. Bitch, I'm a man, I visit urinals with pride. Soon tell me to, I'm shooting when the funeral outside. I'm uptown, thoroughbred at BX, nigga, you heard Gunna.
Close my eyes before I cross the street. If a car about to hit me, then he ought to beat. Watching Dawson's Creek till I fall asleep. It's harder than it seems, I'm underwater in my dreams. I'm in all this jigsaw, puzzles not complete. I'm just an idea, nothing concrete. Came to raise limits, get higher than plane engines. They trying to change what has become to the same difference. Shut your pie hole, I'm dope and I know. My voice sound like it was a sample off of vinyl. I don't, mine knows, hating on my style. I tend to take the high road, get stoned and fly low. I'm no god, I don't think that I'm a human though, cause I'm so odd. People selling drugs cause they can't find no job. Wonder if Christ made $1 million off of selling the cross. Let bygones be bygones, my mind strong as pythons. The day that I die on will turn me to an icon. Search the world for Zion or a shoulder I can cry on. The best of all time, I'm Dylon. Somebody do something. Somebody do something. Somebody do something. Somebody do something. Yeah. Somebody yeah, somebody move something. Yeah, somebody move something. Yeah. It ain't no party like aristocratic parties. Yeah. Said it ain't no party like aristocratic parties. Yo, sipping Jameson like I was majored in whiskey flavoring. When I'm drunk, I cut your head off and leave it dangling. Fly low, still trying to put me on to Ableton. Asian women love me, I look like David Duchovny. In kindergarten, used to put some condoms in my cubby in case one of these hoes was trying to fuck me. I ain't nobody, and neither are you. Been contemplating if I even still believe in the truth. I'm so stubborn. I'd rather write my own history book where the world don't give a fuck about how you physically look. All your songs are 16s in a hook. We here to reinvent music. It's time for the revolution. I'm down for this movement, trying not to lose it. Jewish Buddhists consuming the views of Christianity. Wonder if Hindus like to eat fish soup. If it's true, they should hit Alaska in an igloo. I hear the fish biting ice right now. I can't figure out life and feel right now. So if I think it, I should say it. There's a reason that I write it down. Spit the shit to leave a diaper brown. Yeah. Somebody do something. Yeah. Somebody do something. Somebody do something. Yeah. Somebody do something. And somebody move something. Yeah. Somebody move something. You right there. Somebody move something. Somebody move something. Yeah. I don't got a reason to lie. They gave me the key to the sky, but I'd rather open my eyes, cause that's what'll keep me alive. Something that sees in my mind. Please do not fuck up my day. Everybody want a headline, I don't got nothing to say. Except I'm coming back with the freshness. You know I love making the entrance. Now, don't get defensive. Time is a matter of seconds. 1, 2, yeah. Off to see the wizard, leave the picture. Me and liquor, evil mixture, demon splitter, cleaning whiskers, CP Mr. Fisherman. Back on my shit again. Doing my own dance. Feel the rhythm, there's no hands. I tell your vision like programs. Busy living on triple digits, young old man. Y'all dead wrong. I'm upper with the echelon. So butter when the bread long. I'm going strong to my head gone and my head gone. Yeah, floating back up on the scene, I'm saying hello. Do my thing, I'm pulling strings like Tom Morello. I keep it moving, you'll be doing way too much. I ain't telling time, just tell you when it's up. Yep. Yeah, I'm only keeping good company. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah. One for you and one for me. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. I mean, wow, do not touch that dial. I've waited a while, been around just like word of mouth. You gon' hear me out, and I put that on my house. I'm always going overboard. I better swim before I drown. I'm like rubber with the bounce, 100 beat the count, drumming loud as thunder with the sounds. Yeah. I was younger, fuck around, every summer wild. Always had it jumping at the house. Yeah, clapping for y'all, I'm into having it all. Feeling like Shaq with the call, stature is tall. Rolling around with the homies, a battery pack with my dogs. Fuck with my thoughts, having enough ain't a lot. Putting a check in the box, straight to the top. It don't matter, never mind the pattern when you taking them shots. Enough with the bullshit, enough with the bullshit. Enough with the extras, fuck up my money, I swear I've been through it. Fuck all the losing, that's just an illusion. Gotta keep them coming back for more than keep it moving. Yeah, I'm only keeping good company. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah, one for you and one for me. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Follow me another way. Yeah, you know you better stand, goddamn, put your hands together. Everybody got money, get the band together. Moving like you can't stand the weather, but it ain't gon' rain always. Yeah.
fantasize about traveling space and time. I think about specific moments that I could rewind. Not to redo it, but relive it. I could give it one more go about and truly understand the deeper things that I don't know about. Now take a trip with me and vibe. I'm on this interstellar mission, issue down the ride. Hold up, I know this intermission, feeling like the tribe. Life is beautiful, I'm so lucky to be alive. I'm gonna take this moment right now, hitting school to people. I know deep in my heart everyone is created equal. I truly wish that I could see the sequel of our people. Truly wish that I could check it. Yeah, now when I hit the road and tour the world, I see life different like this music shit, this ain't the world. Brothers and sisters from different mothers and misters, all different colors and creeds, all come together for me, boy, I'm blessed to be free.